That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monks. This is a Monks.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Kuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah.
So little creates such power.
You hear the power, you don't just see it.
His punch is fast. Strong.
Pinpoint. Caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If you ask me, what's a perfect fighter? I'd say it's Inoue.
He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was little like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these motherfuckers.
Naoya Inoue, the monster, is out here dismantling elite fighters like they don't belong in the same division. He doesn't care who you are, what your background is, or how many years you've trained to be a champion. If you stand in his path, congratulations, you've got about 5 minutes before you're lying on the canvas. Just like that.
Would you say the monster is multi-dimensional?
Yeah, of course.
But have you seen him legitimately be multi-dimensional?
Yeah.
From a standpoint of being able, obviously we know he can punch.
Yeah.
We've seen him get to the body. But
He's a box people.
I really haven't seen him stay on the outside and counterpunch.
Do you think that's what he's gonna have to do against Fulton? No?
It's not the point. The point is you just call him the #1 fighter on the planet.
Pound for pound.
But you got to be able to do it all.
Yeah.
Who they fight? I mean, you can say that for Crawford. Who they fight?
It genuinely feels like the man was engineered in a lab, throwing punches so incredibly fast and accurate that before you even realize it, you're already blinking and trying to recall what your last meal was.
Watch boxing now, you're still into it. Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya Inoue.
Inoue, amazing fight.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, he probably will. Such a quality fighter.
Manny Pacquiao recently revealed that Naoya Inoue is his favorite fighter right now, and honestly, it's easy to see why. As one of the greatest boxers ever, Pacquiao has fought the very best. So, when he praises someone, it matters. Pacquiao respects Inoue's non-stop power, blazing speed, and sharp technique traits that made Manny a legend. For someone like Pacquiao to say Inoue's his favorite, that's a serious endorsement.
As Naoya started on his career, he started to win amateur titles. He started to get the attention of people in Japan. They said, hey, wait a minute, we got to look at this guy. He turned professional at just 19 years old.
The hardcores with him, because the way he was climbing the ranks, the way he was going up in weight, but also carrying his power. He's getting smarter and he's getting more powerful. Then he fought Nonito Donaire.
Naoya Inoue faces off with Nonito Donaire. Both men exchanging.
Whoa. They had an all-time great fight.
Well, they go toe to toe to the final bell. Smiles all round.
Naoya, the master.
That's when Inoue got on the minds of not just hardcore fans, but boxing fans.
And then it's absolutely incredible what Inoue's done. Undisputed champion, all 4 belts at bantamweight, became an undisputed champion at super bantamweight. That is rarefied air.
Naoya Inoue isn't just a boxer, he's a living nightmare for anyone who ends up across from him. His punching power isn't just about force, it's about blistering speed and precision. Inoue can strike before you even react. It's like he has a sixth sense for weakness and exposes it instantly. Fighters always mention his speed, but it's not just his hands, it's his whole body moving like lightning, landing shots before you even know what hit you.
Out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man, and waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard and get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I mean, I was screaming at the TV.
Chris Algieri recently shared his high regard for Naoya Inoue, saying flat out that Inoue is his favorite fighter today. The former world champion praised Inoue's elite skill, explosive power, and technical mastery, noting how the Japanese star has conquered multiple weight divisions. Algieri emphasized Inoue's rare mix of speed, precision, and fight IQ, which separates him from the pack. For Algieri, Inoue's talent and consistency make him stand out as the boxer he respects most.
Monster. Oof. That's a bad guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah, him
Who the hell
pounds.
fights in that division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, a monster.
You know, Inoue, he's Inoue deserve to be in the power. Absolutely. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook. But it's okay. That's boxing. You're supposed to take from the great.
Floyd Mayweather recently showed his respect for Naoya Inoue, calling him a hell of a fighter. The boxing legend didn't hold back when praising the Japanese star's rare skills and power. Mayweather, known for his technical brilliance and high standards, knows greatness when he sees it. His statement not only underscores Inoue's dominance across weight classes, but also solidifies the 31-year-old as one of boxing's brightest stars. When Mayweather gives praise, it's a true seal of approval.
Oh, nice jab. There it is. Didn't say that. Oh! 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 This guy's celebrating already. Oh! Oh, you on him, bro. He's gonna put it on him, bro. He's gonna put him on. Oh, oh man. Oh, man. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh! Little short left too at the end.
Max Holloway recently reacted to Naoya Inoue's jaw-dropping skills, and his response was full of respect. The UFC superstar, known for his own elite striking, couldn't help but admire Inoue's precision and raw knockout power. Holloway, who's faced some of MMA's top fighters, praised the Japanese boxing sensation for his clean technique, blazing speed, and adaptability in the ring.
Do you have people you look at like want that fight, or is it just like whatever, whatever comes?
I mean, of course, there's a lot of guys like one day I think about like, oh, one day I'm gonna be like at the top and I'm gonna have to go with him. I'll say that's probably my dream fight eventually. One day, maybe at 26 or 30 with Inoue.
I like what's the guy from Japan?
Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you foresee potentially at some day you guys meeting together, maybe at a catch weight, or maybe if he keeps going up in weight?
Probably.
Yeah.
That would be like a fun fight.
Crazy.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Now that would be technical. That fight right there, like man. But I think I'll be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'll be too big for him, yeah. But that fight would be like
it's like a dream fight.
Yeah, facts.
The other thing is we could forget how Inoue has stepped up in weight, right? You know, he's coming up pretty high for a guy where he started. So here he is, a favorite in the fight. Everybody assumes he's going to win. Tapales is certainly a good fighter in that weight division. Wasn't the biggest name, but he did get himself a title and won in an upset. So it's easy for us to forget that Inoue has come so far up in weight. But the fact that he can be dominant in a win, even though, as we said, Tapales had a few good moments, is extraordinary to say about Inoue. Because this guy he could be a generational fighter when you think about it for the smaller weight class.
His defense, just as terrifying.
His defense is just as scary. Inoue isn't the kind of flashy defensive wizard who ducks and dances all over. He's smooth. He slips punches so effortlessly while staying in range to return fire. You won't even notice he's dodging until you've already missed. His footwork is surgical, placing him exactly where he needs to be. It's like he reads fights before they happen. He doesn't just avoid hits, he uses every mistake to punish you hard.
I like Naoya. Before he became, I teach him in Japan.
Really?
Yeah. Naoya, if he's thinking to moving up in weight division, I hope that I can teach him and supervise his workout training.
When it comes down to a lot of things, I think the best guy that I face, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
You mentioned Inoue as probably or potentially the best fighter that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that?
I think it was like facing the younger me. You know, there's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence. You know, but I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it more difficult.
Man, tell him come up and fight me then.
Would you go to Japan?
I would definitely love. I ain't gonna set myself up. We'll see if the negotiations happen. But yeah, tell him come up and fight me. I love to fight. Anyway, he a hell of a fighter. I think honestly, he probably one of the fighters I've been watching the most lately. So I give him his credit for his skills, his speed, his power, everything is tremendous. But I think
Let's talk about his versatility. Inoue doesn't need to stick to one style. If you pressure him, he adjusts immediately and answers with cold precision. He can shift tactics mid-round, which is extremely rare at this level. One moment he's laying traps, the next, he's pushing the pace, draining his opponent with perfect counters. His fight IQ is unreal. He's not just boxing, he's dissecting. By the time you notice, it's already too late.
Gets knocked down in the first round, and I said, whoa. But he kept it together. It was like he was surviving, fighting back, and being defensive, like simultaneously, which I thought was very impressive. You get a mixture of, it's usually like one of the three. You got somebody who's trying to hold on and hang on and move, or you get somebody who don't know better and is just trying to fight back. You know what I mean? Or you get the guy who's just straight defense and let me get through this round. He seemed to do a little bit of all three, which I thought was very impressive. And understanding Neri to have he came into the game in the US when he debuted out here. He came in out here having known to have some crazy power.
This guy is really hard to hit, bro.
And lastly, Mike, do you think the winner? Did you see the monster Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you think he's the best pound for pound, or the winner of this fight is the best fighter in the year?
The Japanese fighter is the best fighter. In my opinion, I'm nobody, but I think it's the best.
Mike, the idea's been thrown out there for him to move up to 130 fights to fight Gervonta Davis down the line. Did you see that fight happening?
Yeah, listen, chill. How much he wants to move? He's 122 now, right?
He's 122. He'd be going to 135.
Why don't they fight 132, something like that? Both yeah.
His mental toughness is on another planet. Inoue's the type who doesn't crack under pressure. He can eat a punch, grin, and come back with 10 more. Opponents try to get in his head with trash talk and antics, but it's like yelling at a brick wall. He doesn't flinch. What makes him dangerous isn't just talent, it's his laser focus. He stays calm in chaos, and he's not in there to play around. He's in there to break you.
This is the monster, hailed as the pound-for-pound greatest boxer on the planet. But you probably haven't heard of him, and that's because he's Japanese, but let me explain. So he's called the monster because he's vicious, and 90% of his fights end in knockout. The kid comes in out of nowhere, winning fight after fight, belt after belt, in spectacular fashion. The boxing organization is like, yo, people gotta see this. So the boxing organization holds a big tournament with all the bad boy fighters. Now I want you to pay special attention to this man right here, Rodriguez. See, Rodriguez and Inoue, the monster, are set to fight in the first round, but before it goes down, Inoue's trainer starts taking pictures of Rodriguez's camp. Rodriguez's trainer doesn't like that, so he gets in his...
Then you've got Stephen Fulton, the WBC and WBO super bantamweight champion, who's kept close tabs on Inoue since his climb began. Fulton knows this isn't hype news moving up in weight and making it look easy. What really stands out to Fulton is Inoue's ability to combine lightning speed with real knockout power, making him a terrifying challenge for anyone in that class. Fulton knows facing Inoue won't be easy, but that's exactly why he wants it.
To his camp and goes, what did y'all do to make him this mad? They said, he said, matter of fact, hold on, stop. Who are all these people? He said, Rodriguez, all these people came to see you fight. You in a fight? He said, I'm in a fight? I must got a CTE. Y'all gotta take me out. I'm done. He's literally on his hands and knees, shaking his head to his coach going, I can't do it. His coach said, he said, no. They said, no. He gets up, he puts him right back down. He looks at the ref and says, you fight him. They stop the fight. Inoue go, come on, just one more round. Rodriguez go, oh, no. You got it, big dog. Congratulations. The monster then goes on to face Donaire for the title and he wins. But I do want to note that Donaire did not go down easily and this was voted fight of the year.
When it comes to Naoya Inoue, many top names in boxing agree he's a nightmare opponent. Take Nonito Donaire, for instance. After their legendary 2019 battle, which Inoue narrowly won, Donaire had nothing but praise. Even in defeat, he couldn't deny Inoue's freakish power and precision. Donaire's fought heavy hitters before, but Inoue's shots were different, not just strong, but incredibly fast and accurate. He admired Inoue's skill and grit, which made him so hard to beat.
At this point, the monster smokes everybody, but like I told you, he's Japanese. Japanese people tend to have smaller builds. People like seeing bigger folks fight, more knockouts, but he knocks everybody out, so you would assume everybody wants to see him. But 2, it's his culture. Japanese people pride themselves in humbleness. People usually want to see flashy, so that's what gets broadcast. They say, you know what you got to do, right? You need to gain more weight and you need to go to America. Americans said, you're not bringing all that over here. He said, bet. So he comes in and demolishes everyone in America, except for Fulton, the boxing world's last hope.
On the subject of stamina, Inoue is a monster. While most fighters fade in the later rounds, he just keeps charging forward. He somehow maintains power and energy deep into fights while his opponents fall apart. It's like fatigue never hits him, he only gets stronger. If you make it to round 10, you're just surviving, while he's still chasing the finish. And that power, he doesn't just knock you down, he makes you regret showing up at all. The scariest part about Naoya Inoue, he makes it look easy. No wasted movement, no showboating, just pure destruction. He's like a precision machine built to eliminate whatever stands in his way. Watching him is like watching a master artist. Smooth, calculated, and deadly. If you're ever matched up against him, remember it's not just a fight. It's a brutal reminder that you were never ready. Inoue's that good. So if you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and don't forget the bell icon.